Good afternoon. My name is Nigel Pietroni, and I'd like to welcome you here on behalf of Lewis and Kirsty, as together, in great sadness, we say farewell to Nova. As you do come together today to say farewell to baby Nova, it's a time of conflicting emotions, but overwhelmingly a time of great sorrow. You may be wondering how you will ever come to terms with what's happened, but Nova will remain forever in the security of your love for her, and time will never change that. When people die in old age, this can seem rather easier to bear. There's some acceptable pattern, and people can say that they had a good innings. But for Nova, this is not the case, and as you lay her to rest today, there are many as yet unfulfilled hopes and dreams and questions to which you'll never know the answers. Despite this, Nova will never be forgotten, and as such will always remain a part of your family. And as this poem chosen by Kirsty and Lewis reflects, there will always be an unbreakable cord of love. You can follow the words of the poems, if you wish, in our order of service. This one's entitled The Cord. We are connected, my child and I, by an invisible cord not seen by the eye. It's not like the cord that connects us till birth. This cord can't be seen by any on earth. This cord does its work right from the start. It binds us together, attached to my heart. I know that it's there, though no one can see the invisible cord from my child to me. The strength of this cord is hard to describe. It can't be destroyed. It can't be denied. It's stronger than any cord man could create. It withstands the test, can hold any weight. And though you are gone and not here with me, the cord is still there, but no one can see. It pulls at my heart. I'm bruised, I am sore, but this cord is my lifeline as never before. I am thankful that God connects us this way, a mother, father and child, death can't take away. Kirsty and Lewis, of course, were both looking forward to Nova sharing their lives and that of their family for many years to come, and had so many hopes and dreams for her, sadly now unfulfilled. Lewis and Kirsty, though you won't see the woman she was to become, she will be forever in your hearts, and will be remembered and loved dearly by you both, and by her Nan, Anne-Marie, and Grandad Lloyd, her great-nans, Margaret and Martha, and Auntie Enya, Uncle Lloyd, and Uncle Tig. Today, she's reunited with her much-loved late Nan Lorraine and late Grandad John. I'd now like to invite Lewis and Anne-Marie with Kirsty to share some of their thoughts with each of you today.
Hello everyone. I'd just like to thank each and every person that is gathered here today for our daughter Nova and everybody watching on the live stream. January will be a month that we will never forget, both me and Kirsty. That is when we were first notified about our little miracle. And from that moment there, she changed our whole lives. We felt the change instantly as well as love. From the moment of your discovery, our hearts filled with pride and joy. We couldn't believe it, the thought of being parents to our own little beautiful creation. It's such a beautiful time for her to come and join us. She gave us unlimited amounts of motivation and made our lives meaningful once again. For the first time, we felt we have purpose on this earth, and our reasons for living are to ensure that we are the best parents to our child. The love Nova has surrounding her is remarkable. So many people were excited for her arrival, none more than us. Every day I'd come home from work, the first thing I'd do is rub Kirsty's stomach and kiss it and talk to Nova. Another lifetime the same. She has a wardrobe up to the first year of her life, or she was meant to. Family all collaborated together to make sure we had everything ready for her. 13th of June is a day that will stick with us for the rest of our lives. That is a night that we rushed up to the hospital to be told that she was too precious for Earth and had left us. It was a horrible time for me and Kirsty to be able to be hit with the fact our baby will not be crying when she's born. She was born on the 16th of June at 6:32 in the morning, weighing only 440 grams. Her birth was a mixture of happiness and sadness. Heartbroken our daughter had passed away, but happy we got to meet her. And we both cherished the time we spent with our little angel as a family. 3 short but seemingly long days we stayed with her before we eventually had to leave. She had Mum's nose and eyes, and Dad's bottom lip and Dad's legs, Mummy's top lip and toes, but Daddy's feet. Such pretty and defined hands, could have kissed them all day long. To be organised in her life, everything planned out for her, to be stood up on this stage and speak about her in spirit and remembrance is truly destroying. This isn't the way life is supposed to be. Our kids should be burying us, not the other way around. To lose a child is something that nobody should experience. This little girl has left such an impact on all of our lives. She has taught us things that we didn't know we were capable of. She made us mature instantly overnight and want the best in life for her. We both became less bothered about ourselves and always prioritised Nova first, and would happily do so again, because the feeling of being a parent is the best feeling in the world. And even though you may not be here, you're always with us. We just want you to know that Mummy and Daddy love you so, so much, and always will. It will never stop. You're always in our hearts every second of the day. And when our time's up, we will reunite and see you again one day. But for now, go be with Nanny Lorraine and Grandad John and many other family members that have gone. May God bless your little soul, and may you finally rest peacefully, our girl. Keep sending us signs to let us know you're there watching and observing. We are so, so proud to call you our daughter, and we are proud parents to a beautiful angel. An infinite amount of love, and always Nova. Your memory will be kept alive in our hearts, in our minds. We will make sure your little legacy lives on through us. Lots of love, baby girl. Sleep tight, rest peacefully, and go play with the angels. We will never forget you. All of our love, Mummy and Dad. Thank you.
Hello everyone, and thank you for coming. As a family, we're heartbroken. This isn't the way things were planned or supposed to be. I want to thank my beautiful daughter Kirsty and Lewis for giving me such a beautiful granddaughter Nova. I also want to say how very proud of them I am. When I got that phone call on the 13th of June from Kirsty to say, "We have lost her," I will never forget the pain in my daughter's voice. We stood strong as a family and waited until the 16th for Nova's arrival. I said to Kirsty and Lewis, they will never be alone with this, and I will hold them, and I will. To watch them nurture and love Nova with all their hearts over the following 4 days was heartbreaking, but at the same time truly beautiful. They are parents now and always will be to beautiful Nova, as I am a grandmother. Nova is my first grandchild. I kept all my plans mainly in my mind, but I will share a little of this now. One of my plans was to get out hiking as a family. I pictured the baby Nova on my back in a baby carrier and her inside. We were going to have such great adventures, packed lunches, flasks, tea and camping out. My garden was going to be a beautiful little playground with a slide, seesaw and swing. I've even saved Auntie Enya's and Uncle Tig's bouncing castle from when they were children. I was so ready to be a nanny. We were just going to have so much fun together. Whilst this is a very tough time in all our lives, I feel fortunate that we had 3 nights with Nova, and what a beautiful bonding experience this was. Nova has left a massive imprint in our hearts, and she will never be forgotten. She will always be my first grandchild. I believe she's always with us. As a nanny, I will continue my hikes, knowing Nova is right by my side, as the little angel she is. There are no words, really, for something like this to happen. Only faith that in time hearts will heal. Kirsty and Lewis have spent the last few weeks making little things in remembrance for Nova in little bags to hand out. And unfortunately, with the upset this morning, we've left them behind. But they've made some beautiful gift bags, and hopefully we'll be able to get them all to everybody at some point. And yeah, that's me. Thank you.
And now it's my privilege to share with you a letter that Kirsty's written to her baby angel Nova. I love my sweet angel, I always will. I love and hold her in my heart still. The pain isn't fading like they said it should, but there's no way they even understood. They didn't lose a child, they said so themselves. They don't know the pain of taking your child's clothes off the shelves. The day I lost Nova, I lost a piece of me. The day that I lost her feels like the day I ceased to be. How can anyone understand? How does anyone know? Unless you've been in my place, please don't tell me that I have to let her go. Inside, I'm dying, a piece of me each day. Inside, I'm dying as memories of her slowly fade away. In my heart, I hold her so tight, but it still hurts so bad that I can't hold her at night. The heartache and the pain is very fresh and new, because inside my tummy, my sweet angel once grew. Precious, tiny little one, you'll always be to me so perfect, pure and innocent, part of heaven's family. We dreamed of you and your life and all that it would be. We waited and longed for you to come and join our family. We never had the chance to play, to laugh, to rock, to wiggle. We long to hold you, touch you now, and listen to you giggle. I'll always be your mother, he'll always be your dad. You'll always be our child, the child that we had. Now you're gone, but yet you're here. We sense you far and near. You're our sorrow and our joy. There's love in every tear. Just know our love goes deep and strong. We'll forget you never. The child we had, but never had, and yet will have forever. So with those sad but beautiful words, we prepare to say farewell to Nova. As you do so, as you prepare to do so, to Nova, who was and is so precious to each of you, we listen to a song that reflects all the thoughts that we've heard today. Precious Child by Karen Taylor. And as we listen, if you'd like to place your flowers at the front, please feel free to do so.
Precious child, in my
Before we say farewell, I invite you, if you wish, to join with me in saying the words of the Lord's Prayer. You can find the words in your order of service if you need to follow them. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Would you all please stand? And so with so much love, we say farewell. They say memories are golden. Well, maybe that's true. We never wanted memories, we only wanted you. 1,000,000 times we needed you, 1,000,000 times we've cried. If love alone could have saved you, you would have never died. We have loved you dearly. In death we love you still. In our hearts you hold a special place that none will ever fill. It broke our hearts to lose you, but you didn't go alone, for all our love went with you the day God called you home. And so, as we gently yield the body of baby Nova Bell Lovell, we say farewell with immense sadness and with deep love. That though you never got to know each other properly, Nova has had an impact on your lives in so many ways. She lives on in your love and in that special place in your hearts that you will always treasure. Fly high, little angel. Do not be bitter about your loss, neither be made hopeless by frustration, nor fearful of the future, nor withdrawn and lonely in your grief. May you be heedful of each other's sadness, learn to reach out with fresh hope, and use the love you felt for Nova to soothe your pain and heal your sorrow. And so we now leave the chapel listening to our final piece of music, In the Arms of an Angel by Sarah McLachlan.